Okay, today I want to talk about another essential things. In my last class, I explained you how to execute the code from one computer to the other computer. Am I right? Vamsi, is this what we did?
Yes, sir.
I've shown you how to. So I'm actually explaining you the Linux network concepts. So I'm explaining you Linux network concepts. Even in computer science, they also use the same network. I mean, virtual machines for networking. They don't use, but in lab they will have the real-time learning
We
inside
were
the lab.
discussing shell scripts, sir.
Shell scripts, and I am showing you in my last class how to take a script from one computer and execute it in the on the data in another computer. This is, am I right?
Yes, sir.
We have the data in computer B, and we have a script in computer A. Here I think bash documents, CD data. I think here text processing tester, CD cat test. I think I've written that code somewhere in my computer, and from here, I'm going to do read X and no, this is not that one. Cat text process. Yeah, this one. I think this one. Text process.sh. This is the script. So I have the script in computer A. Now I am going to, this is just, this data file is nothing but I copied it from, I created an instance of this file from computer A. I already have that file in A. Here in, so I just copied it from here to move, copied it from computer A to computer B. Now I also have the script, and this script is going to read the data from a data file, and then it is just going to count a number of, suppose if I use this on, I think this is the name of the file is data text, which is there in the same folder, data folder only. So data file and the script, both of them are in the same directory. So this, what is this code? This is, I'm creating a variable file whose value is name of the file in characters. And this is a dummy, like, initial value of I. It is just an for iteration. While read line, read the line from, while read line from where? From this file. And now file is a variable. Here it is. File is an object here, but here it is a variable. $sign is not a variable outunnadi. Linux lo $sign is a variable. Ante ela ante echo $sign home ante it is variable. You see there, you will see home Hadoop. So all variables in they are going to, they'll start from $sign. So file is the name of the file, and I iterated while read line from where? From this. Do echo line and count the lines. I is equal to, so the beginning I struggled a lot, I think. So if you do ls, so this is actually, I have the execution privileges for this file, otherwise it will be in white color. If this file is in, how do I change? Anybody tell me? Can somebody tell me how to change a file? Can somebody tell me how to change the file from, or how to give execution rights to a file?
SSH, sir.
SSH కాదమ్మా, sudo change mod plus x and the name of the file. Then I will get the execution rights on that file. So white color, I mean all the names with white color change to green color. So green color assets are those assets on which I have, I am owner of those assets, and I have the execution rights. So this is a programming, I mean the shell script. The .sh file, .sh is a shell script, so I have the authority to execute this. This is an executable file. That is what is, in short, I can say text process.sh is an executable file. So ఇది మనం క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇది గ్రీన్ కలర్ లో ఉండదు, అది వైట్ కలర్ లో ఉంటుంది. దానికి గ్రీన్ కలర్ లో ఉంటే దిస్ ఇస్ కలర్ నోటేషన్ సింబాలిజం లినక్స్. సో విచ్ ఎవర్ యూ ఫైండ్ ఇన్ గ్రీన్ కలర్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ రైట్స్. అది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది అంటే, ఇప్పుడు you see this is a green color, right? You see here, these are the rights. Last one lo మీరు white color లో find చూడండి, last one is empty wherever you have the right. So this is user privilege. The user who is a Hadoop Hadoop is the user, this fellow, you don't have the execution rights over this white color. But data.txt and we don't need, I don't need to give execution rights. Why? Because this is not an executable file. SH is an executable file. Okay, and there is additional dot that star gurtu kuda undi. Okay, so alarm. Now what happens? I can just, if it is an executable file, any shell script which is executable by that, which is if the user has executable rights on the shell script, then he or she can do straight away like this dot slash, what happened? Suppose if I use here, yeah, dot slash, and then text processing. Oh, this only reads the line. Okay, it's not going to count the lines, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reads the lines. So this is within this computer. So what I did is I took. So only to show you that these two computers are communion with each other. Only to show you that this computer. Otherwise, suppose if I want to, same data is also there here. So you got a cat data.txt, same files. So this script is just simply reading the data from this data file, and it is printing the data to the stdio, standard input output. I mean console. It's output the data to the console. So we are not processing it. At least we could have, added all the numbers and found with sum. Now the same file is also here. Cat data.txt. This is a different computer. Same file. Now I want to use this. Do I have any CD? I don't have. I don't know. I should see downloads gallery. Documents. CD documents. I don't have. I don't have any script here. And please be cautious. This is only to create some belief in you. Like, sir, what are you exactly doing? So I'm going to take this script and I'm going to process the data which is there in computer B. So for that, it is going to be cat and the script text.txt text processing is it text cat text processing into the outlet. Script outlet. Yeah, cat txt process. Yeah, text processing. And this is called pipe in Linux. So vertical line pipe SSH-T, right? Slave. Slave because this computer name is. So I want to send this cat this ingredients inside this file and do this. So whatever is output from this command, there are two different commands here. Please be cautious. This is one, not commands actually, statements. This is one statement and this is one statement, and two statements are separated by a vertical line, vertical bar is called pipe in Linux. So this statement, whatever is being processed by this statement, and those outputs will be passed to this statement. And now this statement is going to take care of that output. So cat and int, this is just going to, so what is going to do? It is just going to throw the code, and this code will be implemented on slave. So here, the slave means it is nothing but the home directory. If we use just I tried with a different directory, a different path, but it is not working. So first let me do this, and it is asking the slave's password. It is same password. Now it is going to be the same. So what we did is actually I took a program file from computer A and I used it to process it. I call it process. Okay, it is not processing, but we are just enumerating we're just reading the lines, and then అదే ఇప్పుడు మనం suppose మీకు కొంచెం ఇంకొంచెం I'll make a touch sudo touch touch I call names.txt. ఇప్పుడు Hadoop ఇందులో I'll just where did it go? Oh, okay, it created. Okay, fine. Names.txt cd sudo move names.txt and then home Hadoop. అంటే నాకు ఓకే నేను గ్రాఫ్ యూజ్ చేస్తాను, GUI యూజ్ చేస్తాను. I want to take that where is it is there in documents names.txt. చూడండి లాక్ అయిందంటే I don't have execution. Now go to the home and I paste it here. Okay. Now a graphic user interface use చేశాను. ఇప్పుడు instead of using the comments, I used graphic user. Now if I names is not there. Now cd, I'm in home. Now ls, names is there here. Cat names. Okay. Yeah, nothing is there. Sudo nano names.txt. I'm just going to put some names only to distinguish. I mean, data దీన్ని distinguish చేయడానికి mk. Maybe I don't know, like, what are the names? And I have to take the names from your own class. Tell me names of your class. Okay, ms. So my family names ms and the mya msb. So I just used a few names. I didn't do anything. Now I got the name cat names. Yeah, there are names, right? Now I come here. I need to change this script now. Identity sudo nano. Here it is names.txt, not data.txt. So what I need to do is text processing, and then I just have to change this file. Why I'm doing this? Can somebody please? That's it. You are the names. So what I did, why I did, I already shown you this example. And again, I did the same activity. So this is actually, somebody guess what I am trying to do here? I created a file in computer A and I used the script on the same file. I mean, in the same location. And I transferred the data from computer A to computer B, and then I use the script on different computer. So I'm using the same script inside its own directory, and I'm also using the same script to process the data which is available from the other computer. Now what I did is, since the file is same, so you may be confusing, like, here I have this file in which I have this data, some 1 2 3 4, and here I have the file in which, then you may not be able to find. So what I did, I created a different file, and this time I'm not copying it. I'm not taking the file from computer A to computer B, but whereas I'm creating the file in computer B, and then I'm using the script on the computer B. Okay, now what happens, that data that will be processed, the data inside computer B will be processed in computer A. Now this is the perfect demonstration of LAN, local area network. So this is a two node virtual network, a two node virtual network, two node cluster, in which we have, this is a BOL cluster. Why? Because both of the computers are similar in terms of processing, in terms of the memory, in terms of configuration, in terms of software and hardware capabilities. So both in terms of software and hardware, both the machines are equal. That is why we say this is a BOL cluster. So in future, when we install Hadoop, it will become Hadoop cluster. Okay, before that, so I demonstrated this, LAN. I demonstrated how to process the data using CLI. Now I am going to show you how to, the other way. Like, there are two types of applications, GUI-based applications, GUI-based applications. Okay, hello, are you all there, boss? Or am I speaking to myself?
We are listening to
Sir,
you.
yes, sir.
Yeah, we are here, sir.
Okay, you're all able to hear to me? My voice is
Yes,
okay?
sir, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. Okay, I will ask you this question around on, and I will bother you because after a couple of minutes I'll get the doubt whether so you have to say. So now I've demonstrated the capabilities of the LAN, local area network, by using scripts. And there is another way, like, the applications, there are different types of applications. There are GUI-based applications, characters interface, and there are GUI-based applications. So when we come to the GUI-based applications, there are again two types of applications: desktop applications and web applications. Suppose if I open this, Explorer, this is a Files Explorer. I call it Explorer. Actually, this is Unity window, Ubuntu Files window. This is a Files window. When I open this Files window, you see this is actually the desktop application. This is application which is available from the OS. So Ubuntu itself has provided a kind of application to open the Windows and then search for the things like, we can just go further. Like I want to go to the desktop, I want to go to the documents, this is actually a desktop application. But there are applications today, Windows has been changing everything. So though you see, this may seems to be a desktop application, but actually it may be a browser. Only headless and technique ఉంది. Chromium browser ni, you see these are all heads అన్నమాట. Each tab is a header. This is the heading of this browser. ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని headless గా కూడా మార్చుకోవచ్చు. We can just, there will be only server name without tabs. We can, there are ways we can convert this browser. So Windows is doing that. Even though in Windows, when you open Windows just like this, you don't know this may be an Explorer. This is an Internet Explorer. It opens and these are all menus. You see. So what essentially different? Like you see here, there are tabs. There is home tab, there is share tab, there is view tab. Just like you in browser you got some tabs. So you can just, these are all tabs. And again you got the menus. So here it mimics exactly like an Internet Explorer. So there are two types of applications. One application, GUI-based applications, graphic user interface. GUI-based means character user. If demonstrate this GUI. So you can just write a script like this, which you can call as an application, and then you can use that application. That is GUI, CLI. In CLI, you have to execute that in CLI. And other thing is GUI, graphic user interface. There are two types of desktop applications and then web-based applications. Now, I'm going to show you a web-based application, and I would like to demonstrate this LAN capability by accessing the web-based application from one computer to the other computer, just like I use this script from A to B. Now what I do is, I think I already have that application with me. In one of the classes, I was, when I was trying to see the programming, I don't know. In one of the classes, I demonstrated you how to convert a computer into a server. And I used Python Flask for that. So I converted this computer A into server. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to convert this computer into server, but in that class, I've shown you how to access the application within the same computer. Computer A low, computer A is a server. Now the application is running. Server level application is running. Now you can access that by using localhost. Let's let me see, where is that CD documents. Only Flask app, CD Flask app. Yes, you got the, this is an application. This is open just chupistanu. I think in home I got documents and Flask app. Yeah, this is an application. Hello, do you all follow me what I'm saying? If Flask app అనేది, ఈ Flask app అనేది ఏదైతే ఉందో ఇది అప్లికేషన్, ఇది Flask application అంటారు, Python Flask. దీనికి మీరు so I'm not, I already told you what is the Python Flask. Flask is a package, a Python package which is used for writing web applications. So usually this folder is an application in which this is a source code. Okay, sir, mere application ante later what happens, this source code will be converted into a binaries for Windows, binaries for Mac, binaries for andukane manam download cheseటప్పుడు, whenever you go online and download an application, there will be three different downloads. One download for Windows, one download for Mac, one download for binaries. It is source code. So this application is a source code. Inside I have templates and HTML files, and I have a main.py, which is server file. This main.py is server. If you text editor open code చూపిస్తాను. This code is different. Please don't be. This code is different. That code. I've only shown you how to convert the computer into the server. In this, what happens is there are different types of routes. There is a home route. There is login route. Same logout route, but the way I'm processing data is different. ఇక్కడ లాగిన్ వెళ్ళంగానే మనకి ఏమవుతుందంటే there is a form. ఒక ఫామ్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఫామ్ ఏంటంటే ఇది లాగిన్ ఫామ్. ఇది వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఐ థింక్ బ్రౌజర్ ఓపెన్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, ఇలా ఫామ్ కనిపిస్తుంది అనమాట. యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్. మనం యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఒక సెషన్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ఆ సెషన్ క్రియేట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆ సెషన్లో మన యూజర్ నేమ్ సేవ్ అవుతుంది. in that session, so there will be a session here created, and in that session username will be మనం username password ఇస్తాము HTML form లో, అది ఇక్కడికి వస్తుంది, ఈ route లోకి వస్తుంది, ఈ definition ఇది Python function అన్నమాట. So that information is read through, I mean we can obtain that information through this route login, and once it comes, a session is created on the username, and then for logging out, what happens when we press on log out, if the user is already logged in, then he will be logged out. If the user session is not available, then it will prompt for information, hi, you have not been logged in, and you please first log in. Now you see here, I am running the server application, and this is important for you because we are talking about internet. So host is equal to 0.0.0.0. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే this is not only available from the local host, but it is a public address. 0.0.0.0 అంటే universal address. Now the port 80 will be opened. This application will be available from the port 80, 22, 463. I don't know 463. I'm not sure, but 22 and 80 they are open ports అన్నమాట. ఏ కంప్యూటర్ లో అయినా ఈ ports open ఉంటాయి. Just like I was trying to show you Google port. You can open the Google server with port 80. It just simply opens. So this is just going to open at the port 80. Now it is server file. ఇప్పుడు నేను దీన్ని ఎలాగా రన్ చేయాలి? So I already told you in my last class. So to run Python Flask application, Python main.py. I'm going to close this. I still have 3 more minutes. Okay, Python 3 అనుకుంటాను. Python ఉండదు కదా. Now the computer A is a server, and the server is running at the application. My server level application is running at this URL. So what is that URL? 10. This is actually, this is not 10. Okay, 127 అని రావాలి, but anyway it's okay, fine. So మనం అన్ని చూద్దాం. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ అడ్రస్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తే నాకు అప్లికేషన్, hi, this is a welcome page. Now when I go to login, now it will show me login. This is actually, don't care, it's a basic application. Okay, sir, you should not ask me why the form is like this. MK 1 2 3 4 5. I'm telling you the password. Now what happens, it will tell me your name is MK, and how did this comes? This data is coming from that form. ఈ form నుంచి ఆ Python route లో Python handles this data. Python logic is going to handle that data. So it reads that data from the form, and it will print it, have a nice day. Now you see, I'll go to the login. Now I go to the login. Sorry, not login. Now server is already, session is created. Log out. Hi MK, you have been logged out because my session, that session is running. So now session and ANT, what doesn't mean session? Is a user session. In that session, you can do anything and everything. Once you log out and you are no more, the application will not recognize you as a user. Okay, that is a session. Now I'm going to run this one more time. You need to log in first. So it tells me you need to log in first. Now you see, this is actually in the same computer. Now what happens? This application is running. Please record, this application is running in computer A. Okay, I open one more terminal, if config. Now what is the public address? It is not the virtual bridge. This is host only. Actually the application running here 10.0.2.15. Okay, I don't know, let me use this is what is the port number? Port number is 5000. So let me go here and use the same. Okay, 10 dot, sorry 10 dot, I'm not sure, I'm just doing this, 15, same address, I'm using the same address 5000 because I copy cheyalebothunanu andukani it's not connecting. Why? Because okay, so now let me, this address is not working, so let me go back to that address, I mean the public address, the virtual host. What is this? Come on, yeah, this one. So this is 192.168.56.101. So that let me use that one. 192.168. 56.101 and 5000. You see, it's working because I executed the script. The script in Acad executes just 0.0.0. I've told you already. So if I open this, this application is running on the universal port. So that is why we are able to access that application from here, from the other computer. But we need to use the public address. Public address in the sense is the public address in the LAN, not for the outside network. Log in. Now I can log in. This time I call ms 12345. Now hi ms. Your password is something, some bullshit application. Don't care. Okay. Now I want to log out. Even buttons and usually website law ever go to log out. So we'll have home button and all everything. We'll provide the buttons. Okay. Log out. You have been logged out. Now you see here response is going on here. So when I'm you see, whenever I execute a URL here and something happens here in the computer A. So this is serving. That is what I'm saying. So I can open the application here and I can also open the application. Say, for example, if I go here and I have MK and the MK, it is not saving that information. Please be cautious. Information save outlet. Just it takes the information data from the form and then it throws into the other view, the view HTML template. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఇది ఉంది ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని మల్టీ టెనెన్సీ అంటారు దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంటెడ్ టు డెమాన్స్ట్రేట్ మల్టీ ఇక్కడ యూజర్ ఎవరు ms 12345 here user is ms here user is mk imagine that we have 1000 so here the session is going on here also session is going on this is what is the capability of the BOL cluster. Suppose you imagine there are 1000 computers and 1000 people sitting before 1000 computers can create 1000 sessions and then they can process their own data. Okay, but where is the application? Application is running in computer A and computer B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Z. So any number of computers irrespective of, so this is what is called LAN. So I demonstrated LAN concepts using both command line application as well as script as well as web application.